All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Alright, and what I want to get into today is how, we've embarked on the path of following our King unto glory. Okay, following our King Yahawashi unto glory. Okay, and as you read in the scriptures, matter of fact, let's start off there in the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 2. Okay, which it's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, and verse 2. He said, let us keep our eyes fixed on Yahawashi, on whom our faith depends from beginning to end. It says he did not, all right, and this is in G&T as well. I'd like to go into the G&T sometime, get a more clear, modern translation, when it don't, go off in doctrine, but this is the G&T, the Good News Translation. So reading back again in Hebrews 12 and 2, it said, let us keep our eyes fixed on Yahawashi, on whom our faith depends from beginning to end. He did not give up because of the cross. On the contrary, because of the joy that was waiting for him, he thought nothing of the disgrace of dying on the cross, and he is now seated at the right hand of the Most High's throne. And we're going to get into that. But Yahawashi seeing beyond the cross. Okay? It might be the title, following Yahawashi, seeing beyond the cross, which is the affliction, which is, the being uncomfortable. Okay? Being ashamed, being put to shame, open shame in this society, in this world. Because that's what Yahawashi endured. Okay? So we are following that path, every brother in their capacity, all the believers. Okay? We're all following that path, whatever our lot is, whatever our cup to drink. Okay? Before we get to the glory. Okay? And it starts with having a mind that's beyond the affliction. Okay? And having the expectation for that reward. Okay? And righteousness. Now, when you go to Wisdom and Solomon, all right, and we'll go back into the account dealing with Yahawashi. But this is Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. It says, but righteous people are protected by the Most High and will never suffer torment. It is a foolish mistake to think that righteous people die and that their death is a terrible evil, because we're coming into a time, all right, as you read in the scriptures, it says how the righteous are protected by the Most High. We're going to be protected. Even in whatever circumstance, the Lord going to give us a spirit to deal. Okay, the Lord now is going to allow us to go through anything that's unbearable, man. Okay, it's just a trial. The test is the willingness to go through it. Through belief and seeing beyond the cross, the affliction, the loss, the shame, the embarrassment. Hey, the best believe it's going to be an embarrassment. Okay, to be linked to Yahawashi in the times to come. The way Esau, all right, is about to demonize the ministry. Okay, he has the AI. The AI can say and do anything and look like any of us, man. Okay, he has deep fake on a whole nother level. And you best believe, as we're, waiting for the devil to go hard with his propaganda, he's perfecting, okay, that deep fake technology, man. Okay, to make a fool out of us, man. And we know the simple believe every word. So we got to be prepared to go through these things, man. All right, to be looked at in a certain way, to be lied on like we never thought possible, man. People to believe it. Like when we see Esau's enchantment work in a major way, and we're the target. Okay? So, as you read, and it says, it is a foolish mistake, back in Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 2 in the G&T, it is a foolish mistake to think that righteous people die and that their death is a terrible evil, you know? And this is, the masses are going to look at us. You know, some brothers getting rounded up. Some brothers, you know, some believers, you know, have to be beheaded. All right? And people on the outside looking in, they're going to look at that a certain way. Okay? Just as they did YAHAWASHI. All right? So let's get, read verse 3. It says, they leave us, but it is not a disaster. In fact, the righteous are at peace. It might appear that they have suffered punishment, but they have the confidence, hope of immortality, man. Okay, so from the outside looking in, not understanding what we're a part of, not understanding what's beyond what we're going through. Because people are going to be infatuated with the moment. Even if we don't, have to be a martyr, man. Just us having to lose houses, cars, families break up, okay, be homeless, you know, for the sake of YAHAWASHI, whatever. All right, hey, we're going to look like a damn fool to the masses, man. Okay, not knowing that we're losing to gain. Okay, if we're losing to gain immortality, man, we're losing a temporal situation, temporal things, temporal status, or whatever, temporal comforts to gain immortality, man. Okay, hey, the easy trade-off. Okay, so when you go here to the account in Matthew, all right, when YAHAWASHI was crucified, you know, they looked at it as loss. Okay, when you read the book of Matthew, chapter 27, verse 35, it says they crucified him, and then, and the him is YAHAWASHI, and then divided his clothes among them by throwing dice. After they that sat there and watched him, all right, it says after that they sat there and watched him. Above his head they put the written notice of the accusation against him. This is YAHAWASHI, the King of the Jews. Then they crucified two bandits with YAHAWASHI, one on the right and the other on the left. People passing by shook their heads and heard insults at YAHAWASHI. You were going to tear down the temple and build it back up in 3 days. Save yourself. You are the Most High's son. Come on down from the cross. So Jake mocking, laughing. Okay? And those same spirits are back to do the same thing to the prophets that go through persecution. Okay, except this time judgment is going to hit them in a major way. Okay? It's going to be a lot of niggas that's finna do a lot of cackling, because you know niggas like Anton Daniels and Charleston White, you know them niggas going to have a field day. Okay? And many more. But see, these niggas going to cackle right into nukes. Okay? And we're going to be delivered, whether, you know, we die in YAHAWASHI and are raised up before the nukes hit. Be on those chariots, man. Okay? Or whether we're preserved and delivered and changed at the coming of YAHAWASHI while these nukes hitting, man. Okay? But these Israelites that said, let his blood be on us and our children, the Lord finna make that happen, man. Okay? Because there's still a lot of guilt. Okay? That case, how YAHAWASHI was handled between the Romans and between niggas, that ain't been resolved yet. Okay? So we finna see that case get closed by horrific judgment, man. Okay? Reading on, and it says, in the same way, the chief priests and the teachers of the law and the elders made fun of him. He saved others, but he cannot save himself. Isn't he the king of Israel? If he will, it says, if he will come down off the cross now, we will believe in him. He trusts in the Most High and claims to be the Most High's son. Well then, let us see the Most High wants to save him now. Okay? And this is going to be the mindset, okay, of the masses, man, other Israelite camps. You know, because in their mind, they think they sidestep, you know, judgment by making deals with Esau. Because they will sell out niggas that was mocking YAHAWASHI. Okay, because we know, all right, the target camp is going to be mainly GMS, man. This is why we're not here to push gimmicks to you, man. You should have a strong mind for these times. Okay? Hey, prepare to lose it all, man. You see? Prepare to lose everyone if need be. These are the times we're coming into. Okay? So you read on, it says, even the bandits who had been crucified with him insulted him in the same way. And you had, one that repented at the end. Okay, but even, Jake was being crucified with Yahawashi was mocking, man. That's a nigga, man. A nigga under excruciating pain, still mocking, man. That's how you know who our people are, man. Only a nigga in his excruciating pain will still have enough, consciousness and, uh, 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 mental capacity to roast. Okay, so Yahawashi was catching it from Jake, just coming Jake mocking, the wicked leaders and, higher ups and sellouts was mocking, and niggas beside him being crucified was mocking, man. Okay, but he despised the shame because he knew it was a glory beyond the cross. Okay, and that's why you read in the next chapter. All right, how Yahawashi come back on the scene. This is the book of Matthew 28:16 says the 11 disciples went to the hill in Galilee where Yahawashi had told them to go. When they saw him, they worshiped him, even though some of them doubted. Yahawashi drew near and said to them, all right, I have been given all authority, okay, in heaven and in earth. So Yahawashi, when he was risen, okay, he rose all powerful. Okay, and we're gonna be raised up with power, whether we're preserved and changed into that power, or whether we have to be a martyr and resurrected into that power, man. But either way, we're gonna raise up into power, man. So there's no loss in Yahawashi. We're following that path to glory, man, wherever it might go. Okay, so going back to the Wisdom in Solomon chapter 3 and verse 6, it says their sufferings, okay, it says their sufferings were minor compared with the blessings they will receive, man. Okay, the scripture speak about what? This light affliction, or for a moment, working the more exceeding. Okay, matter of fact, let's get that in 2 Corinthians in the GNT. See what it say. It might give us a nugget. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17, and it says, and it's in the GNT, 2 Corinthians 4:17 says, in this small and temporary trouble we suffer will bring us a tremendous and eternal glory, much greater, okay, much greater, as you read on it, much greater than the trouble, okay? It says, and read again, in this small and temporary trouble we suffer will bring us a tremendous, okay, a tremendous and eternal glory, much greater than the trouble, man. And they have the saying in the world, it was worth the trouble. Well, that doesn't even explain. Okay, here it is, we have an eternal glory. Okay, through YAHAWASHI. We have an eternal glory. You see, live forever. Not only just to be raised up, but to be in that to have that status forever, to have that power forever. Okay, that wisdom is constantly increasing, man. Just the glory that's gonna come with it. Huge families, man. Abundance, man. You can't even say wealth, just abundance. A lot of everything, man. Ain't no network. We just got a lot of everything, and then you look around, we got a lot more. Okay, you look over there, we got a lot more and a lot more, man. We good. Okay, forever. You see? So going back to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 7. It says, y'all finish verse 6. It says, he has accepted them. All right. Matter of fact, we read beginning of 6 again. It says, their sufferings were minor compared with the blessings they will receive. The Most High has tested them like gold in a furnace and found them worthy to be with him. You know, we gotta be tried. You know, everybody has to be tried. The believers, all right, brothers, you sisters, you gotta be tried. Hey, the Lord gonna see if that bullshit really out of us, man. And do we really want this thing? We gonna be tried. We gonna be put to the fire, man. Okay, see what we built like. That's why these daily tests, these weekly, monthly trials, man, hey, we gotta embrace it and level up. Make the adjustments need to be made. You know, you can't shy away from nothing, man. As they had a saying in football, man, you know, you can't shy away from the contact within this truth, man. All right, hey, this is a spiritual contact sport, man. Okay, this ain't flag football, 2-hand touch, no, man. Okay, we gotta embrace, all right, the trenches in this spiritual war, man. Okay, because it's building us up for this ultimate trial, man, where we really gonna be tested, man, to see what's in us, man. YAHAWASHI is gonna see what's in our core. Okay, you're not gonna be able to go through the motions with this thing. Nah, we're gonna have to really want it. Okay, we got to really put it all out there, man. Okay, and it says, when the Most High, all right, it says he accepted them just as he accepts the sacrifices which his worshipers burn on the altar. When the Most High comes to reward the righteous, they will blaze out against the wicked like fire in a scrawl. All right, it says they will blaze out against the wicked like fire in the scrawl, man, which they're not going to be able to do anything with us, man. You know, the Lord going to lift a standard, you know, and men going to get busy for a season at the end of this thing. All right, and then we're delivered and we come out those chairs, it's going to be on forever, man. Okay, these nations are going to be completely helpless against the power, all right, that YAHAWASHI is going to give his men. Okay, verse 9, it says, they will rule over nations and people, and the Lord will be their king forever. And that goes back into being joint heirs with YAHAWASHI. Because real quick, okay, real quick, real quick, get 2 precepts to link that up with us being joint heirs. When you go to, okay, I think it's this way. All right, you go to the book of Daniel. All right, chapter 7 and 13, get to the point. All right, it's Daniel 7 and 13. It says, during this vision in the night, I saw what looked like a human being, which is YAHAWASHI, he seen, the Son of Man. He was approaching me, surrounded by clouds, and he went to the one who had been living forever and was presented to him, which that's the Heavenly Father, the Ancient of Days, as it says in the King James. He was given authority, honor, and royal power. And see, this is YAHAWASHI after he was crucified and risen, being brought back to the Father. Daniel is seeing that vision. Okay, and it says, he was given authority, honor, and royal power so that the people of all nations, okay, races and languages would serve him. His authority would last forever and his kingdom would never end. Okay? So this is what we're going to be joint heirs to, is this all this authority and power given to YAHAWASHI. He's going to distribute amongst, okay, his men, beginning with the first fruits. Okay? Those Israelite men that make it of the elect. Okay? And when he comes back, he's going to distribute that power. Okay? And you get Revelations chapter 2. Revelation 2 and 26, it says, to those who win the victory, who continue to the end. All right, so to those who win the victory, who continue to the end, all right, to do what I want, I will give the same authority that I received from my Father. I will give them authority over the nations to rule them with their iron rod and to break them in pieces like clay pots. Okay? So those that endure to the end, Yahawashi is going to give those authority over the nations, man. You see? And that's part of looking beyond the cross. Following Yahawashi to their glory, man. Okay, to partake in their righteous rulership with our King, man. Okay? This is what we're on the path of becoming. You see? And this is what makes us look beyond this. Because really, when we believe in this, ain't no loss. Losing a damn car, okay? A damn apartment, a TV, a PlayStation, that's not no loss, man. You know how silly that sound, man? You know, for it shouldn't even be no contemplation when this time come. You know? Verse 8 again, it said they will rule over nations and peoples, and the Lord will be their king forever. Those who have put their trust in the Most High will come to understand the truth of his ways, understanding his judgment, man. And we understand the righteous judgment of our Father, man, through his Son Yahawashi. We fully get it. We understand why nukes have to be sent off. We understand why nations need to go into captivity. We understand why 2/3 got to go. Okay? We understand the Lord's ways more and more. Alright? And we're going to be opened up even more in the kingdom. And it says, those who have been faithful will live with him in his love, for he is kind and merciful to those whom he has chosen, man. He is kind and merciful to whom he has chosen. You know? So, yeah, man. And we're following our King to glory. Okay? Looking beyond the cross. You know? So that was the point. Lord will you brothers and you sisters edified. Till next time, I say Shalom. Kwame Mashallah. Abba soon. Shalom.